Okay, I'm Laura, chef instructor here at Cascade Culinary Institute, and today we are making hazelnut brittle. First, we start with toasting the nuts. The hazelnuts typically come with a skin on them. You can purchase them also without the skin, but if you do have them with the skin on, you'll toast them a little bit at 325 degrees to 350 until they start to darken just slightly, and then pull those out of the oven when the skins have kind of released. And then you're going to rub those, let them cool a little bit, but rub them while they're still warm in a towel, and the skin should just come right off of that. We then, after taking the skins off, chop those just with a coarse chop to get them ready for our hazelnut brittle. As far as cooking the brittle, we're working with sugar again this month. We're going to today cook that sugar through 3 stages. We start first by dissolving the sugar, the corn syrup, and the water in a saucepan, and we wipe down the sides of that saucepan with a little bit of water. If any sugar has attached to the side, we're just going to wipe that sugar down. We turn on the heat and bring that to a boil. After it comes to a boil, we don't want to touch it until it reaches about 240 degrees. At 240 degrees, we're going to add the hazelnuts. And after we add those hazelnuts, we want to stir it constantly until the hazelnuts mixture reaches 310 degrees Fahrenheit, anywhere between 310 and 320. Once it reaches about 310, add the vanilla, salt, and baking soda to the hazelnut brittle, as well as the butter. And that should bubble up nicely, and this is why you want somewhat of a deep pan. So that bubbles up nicely, and after it bubbles up immediately, we're going to pour it onto our oiled slab. Work it to the edges of the slab. If you don't have a slab, then use a grease sheet pan or a silicone mat. Those work great for cooling the brittle on. And then as the edges cool, you can start to pull that brittle. If it just sets and you can't pull it, that's fine. It's going to be great anyways. So that's a wrap. Hazelnut brittle.